Yo, how we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. Hope everyone is having a good one, and hope you had a good week so far. It's a Friday. It's the start of the weekend. Let's freaking go. Let's get this show on the road. Right, what's the plan? The plan is to make a new audio system. I've planned out an audio system. Something that I've had in mind for a little while. We're going to be doing it for the JME London Zombies map. But I thought, let's get this thing working and basically iron out the issues with this project and make something really, really cool. So we've had some help from composer Lewis, who's on board with this, which is crazy. And I went through the idea, and and we've come up with a really cool system. So we're going to see how it goes. I don't know if any of you guys have any recommendations for any sort of beat loop programs that are free. So audio loop beat. I don't know. What do we even search for? Free Looperman. What is this? Reject or save. Gotta run. Okay. So I'm just going on one website. I just thought I would check it out before I put it on the screen. I don't know what I'm doing here. No, this is no good. This is no good. Oh wait, maybe this is. What is this here? So we've got a hip hop guitar. There's something, yeah. I might just work with my voice for now, and then I'll change it later on. So let's go to Audacity and just run with this for now. How we doing, Buck Danielson? Welcome, man. Welcome. If I press this, right, so it's just me. So if I say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's that? That was not right. Let me try this again. Let me try this again and try this again. Say, this music's putting me off though. So I need to come up with a bass loop speed. And I'm thinking that like 2 seconds is probably going to be quite good. So this is kind of interesting to stream this, because this might not make any sense to people, but it will when it starts coming together. So let me try this now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that is 5, 6, 7, 8. The idea is that is a loop there. That's like the end of the loop there. That kind of makes sense. So that's like a 2-second loop. I mean, let's get right into this here and cut this off harshly at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. What would it sound like if we literally cut that to there? 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not quite right, is it? So it's like 2.1, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. No, it's really like 2.3. 2.3. Okay, so this is the idea anyways. It might be easier for me to grab a bit of music, you know? God, I wish Lewis could just send me a couple just literal instruments on their own. I don't know what the best program here is. Beat loops download. Let's have a look. See what we can find. Sound splice. Right. I wonder if Epidemic Sound actually has these, because I am a member there. So I'll leave that on. Let me do browse, and then I'm going to do beat loop maybe. So let's try this. Let's try this. What's this here? No, I don't want that. Right, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Let me grab a some hip hop beat or something, because that will have a clear sound to it. Bit slow. I want some fast BPM. Right. Here we go. What's this? Right, we're gonna run with this. We're gonna run with this. Cool. Right. So I'm gonna open this up, and we're gonna mess with this sound and see what we can get working. This should be pretty crazy, man. See what we can do. Right. Here we go. Yes, this looks beautiful. Right. So what I want to do is grab what's this one here? Here we go. Right, so there to there is a beat, which is 13.5. So is it actually there's where it starts? Yeah, it's like it doesn't actually start on a beat. So I'm going to save this right here, export selected audio, and I'm going to take this over to Black Ops 3. That's not it. Let's see if I can go back there. How the hell do I get to Black Ops 3? That's not right. Okay. Library locations, add. There we go. Include folder. Remove. Apply. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Sound assets. Let's go for CCV6. And then I'm going to call this magic loop. Cool. And then in here, I'm going to call this a part A section. So I'm going to call that. Okay, we can't save it with any metadata. So we got that first piece there, which is 7 seconds long. It's actually 6.7, it's 6.8, 6.8 seconds long. 6.8 seconds long. So I need to go from there to what I think is there. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. So we're going to export selected audio. I'm going to call that a part B. Cool. And then the music should go back to a part A. But let's have a look. I'm going to call that a part A variant. Okay. So export selected audio. And I'm going to call that a part A2. Save. Okay. And then let's do this one here. I can't actually see how far we need to go. Yeah, how long is that? Where's the duration of the clip? It doesn't tell me. I gotta work it out myself. Wonderful. I can't tell. That's only 6 seconds, so we need a little bit more than that. We need 20. So that's 7. So 6.8 actually. So it's like about there. Okay, so let's do that. How we doing, Wee? Welcome, man. How we doing? Okay, let's do export selected audio. Part C is what I'm going to call that. Okay, so now I need to code the system so that it works. And then this will blow your mind when this works. Right. So I need to go down here. When do you think the map will be out? Stupid question. I don't know the answer. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Sorry. People always ask me, when's the map going to be out? Ice, when's the map going to be out? Like I know. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. The answer doesn't change, but I've been asked that question about 1,000 times on every single map they release. I don't know. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Yeah. Is that a good enough answer? No. Give me a rough estimate. It's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to everybody. It can change. I could release this map this weekend, or I could take 10 years to release it. It all depends. There's no. I'm not set a goal on it. Yeah. So I can't tell you. Because if I say it'll be done in a week, and then it takes 2 years, I'm just opening myself up to problems. And I'm not putting myself under that pressure. So, next question. Right. So the blank sound needs to be replaced. So we need to go here to sound assets. Go to here, magic loop, and then blank. So here I can change all of these to CCV6 magic loop, and then blank. This is good. .wav, that's fine. So this is important here. We want to change all of the original round sounds so that they are a short blank sound. So this is part of the plan, part of what we're doing here for this new music system. Is I'm going to code a music system that is completely a thing of its own. So we're going to have a music system that will be fully dynamic, and it will be like you're living in an amazing amazing song. It's like a song that's dynamic and reacts to the game. If we pull this off, this will be huge. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, we'll see. How we doing, Sniper? What's up, man? Welcome. Auto weapon template. I don't know what that is. Right. Here we go. Right, that's cool. And then this one as well, the box sound. I'm just going to set that to that for now. Right, nice. So, I need to have a new sound here. And this is going to be called, let's call this part A. And that's good. And we're going to paste that a few times. We've got a part A2. We've got a part B. And then we've got a part C. Okay. So I've set up the code. And what I need to do now is... sorry, I set up the sounds. Now I just do the code. Do you ever finish the RuneScape map? It's on the shelf. It's ready, man. It's ready to go. Right, level dot music library is what I'm going to call this. Is just where I'll put all the clips. So is the array. I think I'll do an array of arrays for this as well. Okay, so for array, I just want to go and check how I set this up. I think I've done this for the forest map. Definitely for the membership thing. So let me grab that. The membership code. Set up YouTube member. Set up YouTube member. Here we go. Cool. Nice. So this needs to be like this. Okay. So this is going to be track name. How we doing, man? What's up? Remember I made you take hella shots? Yeah, we don't do that. You got to... I don't know what you're talking about, snipers. I've never been drunk before. Alright, we've got part A. And then we got part... I guess that's the timing of that. So let me check that out. I don't know what you mean. I've never been drunk. Right, so detail-wise, it's only showing me like not the full length here. Let me open this up in Audacity and have a look. So yeah, this is 6.82. So the closest duration of time that I can get is probably 6.8 seconds. So let's do that. So that's 6.8. If it was closer to 8.5, I would have picked 8.5. Yeah. Cool. Let's do this, and then I'll do the same thing with A2. So A2 is, I think that's going to be the same. Okay, and then B is going to be, yeah, same. And then C is also going to be 7 in this case. So let's change that. So go like this, and then this. So that's C, and that is 8.7. That's A2, and that one's B. So these are the different sounds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that. Okay, so this music system, we've got an array of sounds. So what I'm going to do is probably pass in the first parameter, which is what the tone ID is. Okay, so this is going to help differentiate what tone I need to play. I can expand this later for like instruments and for yeah, basically different parameters, so we can build a much more intelligent, advanced audio system. But for now, that is good. That does the job. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, and then we pass in the name of the track. So that's cool. So yeah, here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a loop to start off with, where we will play the A tone, and then the B tone, and then the C tone. Yeah, so let's do this. So we've got to play sound. First, let's get the player. So I'm just going to do player equals get players. So I can just go and grab the player one. And now when I use the player variable, we can, yeah, we'll have a reference to something, and that will work. So we want to pass in the name of what we want to play, but we need a system, a tracking system that will go through and play them in a certain order. So we want to come up with a loop. Okay, so in this case we want to come up with a loop called a music sequence. So the music sequence that we want to come up with is also going to be an array, except it's going to be an array of the strings. So we've got an A, and then we want to play a B tone, and then we want to play an A tone, and then we want to play a C tone. So that's the base of the first music that we want to run. And I want to, I'm wondering if I just show part of the cheese map for anyone who's a bit more visual and wants to see something a bit crazy on the screen while I'm doing this. This is for you. So, okay. Is there a way to change what you open? I don't know. That's a very vague question. Yes is the answer. I don't know what you mean. I need more context, Right. Music sequence, ABAC. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically set this up with a... Neighbors are shouting, going crazy. Right. We're going to go up with an index. Okay. So I'm going to come in here with a current index. Okay. Current. Hang on one sec. There was someone going crazy on a motorbike, and I just wanted to have a look. Right. Current sound bite. What are these, sound bites or current bar? Sound bite's probably better. Current sound bite equals to 0. Okay, so or what I'm going to do in this case is do A. Okay, well no, we want to do 0 because it's the index of music sequence. Okay, so here we're going to play. We need to get the name of the track, and the name of the track is associated to the index of the array, but we need to work out, basically we need to loop the sequence. So let's call this, just for clarity, I'm going to call it music sequence index. Okay, so we need to loop through this. So while basically what I want to do is do you know what I can do? Yeah, I can leave that out for now, and I can just give the name of the variation the same name, and that way it will swap them out, which is fine. Awesome. Okay, let's go back. Right, here we go. So what we want to do is the first time it comes round, it's just going to play A. Okay, so it's already set to A because it's set to 0. So we want to go, and the sound name, the track name or sound name that we want to play is going to be equal to music library, because we want to go into this array, and it will be in this array here. So, or it's an array of arrays, so we need to loop through each one of these arrays to check which one has the value of music sequence. So I need to find a contains, which I think is in here. I'm just going to grab that and go back to my music system. Okay, so I'm just going to paste that in here just for a reference on how I set that up. So yeah. So I'm going to do here, we want to do for each if, okay, so here the array, we want to do if array, so we'll first want to loop through. So for each I don't know what we call it, track in the music library, what we want to do is check each track in the music library. So we're going to go through this and then find out that if the track, so the array contains, so if the track, and then we're passing in the track, contains the sequence that we're on. So we want to pass in, basically, we want to pass in this case it'll be A, right? But we want to know that it's A. So we're going to pass in the music sequence index, actually. Index, which is actually the music sequence like that. So that is getting what type of tone we want to play, and then it's checking the track to see if we have a match, and if we have a match, right, then if we have a match, then we want to do play sound. Okay, and the sound we're going to play is going to be the track name. Okay, so the track name is going to be, we want to get the track name. Okay, so the track name is going to be equal to the, basically it's going to be equal to music library, or actually in this case we already have track, so track dash 2, but 1, sorry, because of arrays start at 0, so it'll be the name. So you'll come in here, it will find A because we're at 0 and it's checking the first row of the music sequence. So it found A here, and then in track it's found this one here because it's checking the first one. So it's like, yes, this is the correct track. And then we're going, okay, we'll set the track name to the track we're currently checking, and its first value, which is actually its second value. So the name of the track, part A. And it's now setting the track name to part A. So now we can pass in the track name just like that. In fact, we can pass in the track name just like that because we don't need to actually specify. Oh, I'm in the way. Sorry. Move me out the way. Get out of the way, Ice. Floating as well. You know what? I'm just going to put myself here. Okay, sorry. I was right in the way there. But yeah, we've got the track sequence here. So yeah, you got A and B and A and C here. So this will work. This will be awesome. After the first loop. So yeah, I will get to that. We'll get to that. So what we do is we got track A. Okay, it plays the right track. And once it's played the right track, what we want to do is break out of the for loop. Okay. And we want to set the index to we want to set the index. So play sound, and then we'll also have a wait, and the wait is going to be track 2 is the amount of time we wait. I do kind of want to name this so it's easier to work with. So track name is equal to track 1, because when you read this code, you know that that's what track 1 means. You're getting the name of the track, and making code readable and adding a line is a lot more it's a lot better, in my opinion, than just writing efficient code, because it's going to be efficient anyways. It's fine. Right, so track name is good. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, we get the duration there, the wait. So we know it's a wait already, that's fine. Yeah, there is a wait till, but there seems to be a delay in it, so I'm just going to avoid the wait till done logic. I've used that before. Yeah, I've used it before. It's a bit, I think there's a 20th of a second delay in it that screws me over. This way, like, I'm cutting the audio, but that's something we're going to test. That's something we're definitely going to test. All right, so we've gone out of this. We're saying break because we're like, hey, we got the sound we want. We don't care anymore. All we care about now is going to play the next track. In fact, we want to restart and come back to find the next track, the next beat, okay, the next soundbite. So we want to tell it that we want the next soundbite. So the way we do that is we say music sequence index, okay, plus plus. So we're saying now we're going to go through the music sequence to the next one, and then to the next one, to the next one. So how do you stop it going off infinitely? Is we do if music sequence index is equal to or greater than or equal to the music sequence dot size. Okay, so this magic bullet, okay, will basically, it will catch the music sequence index when it gets to the end, and instead of it trying to carry on and then getting lost in infinity, it will set it back to 0. So we've just made a variable basically that loops infinitely in a sequence with it having a stored state rather than being in a loop. So if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's what that logic there does. So plus plus, but there's a check to see if it's the size. So the size is a magical thing here because arrays work with 0 as the first value. This is value 0. Okay, music sequence A here is 0. This is value 1. This is value 2. This is value 3. However, this is value 3. If we add 1, if it's already on 3 and it goes to add 1, now it is 4. But there is no 4, and we're checking here. We're saying if the music sequence index is equal to or greater than music sequence size 4. Well, if you look at the size is always 1 bigger than the end values, index value. So it's the amount of values in an array. So the the size is 4 in this case because there are 4 values in this array. The last index is 3, so we can use that to our advantage. So here we're just going to add one, and we don't care, you know, if there is one or not, because here we're checking that and we're saying, okay, is this value, is easier to do this than it is to go check the array and say, does this exist? Because then you need something to compare it against. Whereas here we know that the size is always going to be bigger, so we can set it back to 0, which is fine. So this will just, yeah, this works perfectly. So that way we will get it running through this loop, and we'll be getting the sounds here. So let me just do a bit of a logical check here in my brain and see if this works. Also, when we have play sound, I'm also going to add a hint string here. So I can do iPrint line bold, and we're going to pass in the track name here. Okay, we're going to do that. Bosh, beautiful here. So I think that's it. We can get even more specific later on. Right now, what we want to do is music in 0. That's fine. I think I've coded this. I need to test this out really. So let's do that. So let's do a link and a build. And I'm actually going to go back here and just do a sanity check here to see if we've actually fixed this. How are we doing, Jamie? Yes, it's going to be available to play. Yes, it will be. It will be online and public, of course. Right, so let me go back here. So we want to play A. That's what we want to play to start off with. So let's go in here. Goes down here. While for each track in music library. So, okay, we're going to check every single track in music library. So we're going to go into music library and find whatever's in this array. Okay, the first item here, we've got an array. So what do we want to do with our array? If array contains is a special thing here, where you pass in an array. What array are we passing in? Our current self, which is track. We're this first value. So we're the array that's A, part A, and 6.8. In there, can we find, what do we want to find? We want to find music sequence index. So we want to go into music sequence, except we're specifying in square brackets. We want specifically the index value that is equal to the index value. So we'll set the index value to 0 in this case. So we want the 0th item in music sequence. Okay, well that's A. So we've gone now and we're checking basically that in double quotes A is contained inside here, and it's going to go bush, bosh, bosh. And in fact, the first time it passes over A, it's going to go, oh, stop, we have a match, I found A. And it's going to, because it found A, it's going to then go into this code, and then it's going to go, okay, track name is equal to track 1. So we're currently in the track, this track, because this is the one that it got caught in, and we're saying, right, we want to get the name. So we want the 1th value in there, which is the second value, part A. That's the name, part A. That is the name. Okay, awesome. Player, we've already defined player here as the first player in the index. Play the sound track name, and it's going to go and it's going to play part A. Okay. The 1th. Then print bold track name. That does not help. Let me change that to track name like that. Better. Because it's just going to write track name, track name, track name, track name, track name. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want it to say the track name. So we want to say part A, part B, part A, part C. So here we go. Then it goes, wait. How long? This length. Track 2. So awesome. We're going to take the music sequence index plus 1. So now it is 1. If the music sequence index is 1, equal or greater to the music sequence size, 4. Is 1 equal or greater to 4? No, it's not. It's going to jump past this, going to break, so it's no longer checking all these tracks, which means it's going to fall out of the current loop, which is the for each. Then it's going to swing back round to the start. It's going to come back in to check the tracks in music library, which is going to be for each track in music library. So it starts at the start again, and then here it's going to go, okay, this one here, da 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 da, is this track containing a B? And it's going to, or no, in this case it'll be A. So it's going to be seeing, it's going to basically check to see if the track, the array here contains a B. It's going to go in this array and it's going to go, nah, mate, I don't have a B. I don't have a B. And since it doesn't have a B, it's actually going to flip back round and it's going to check the next one. And then here it's going to check and see if it has a B, and it has a B. And then it'll fall in here and it'll play the B sound. Yeah, anyways, let's see where we got to here. No generated data for GSC. Oh no. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, it's this crap here. My little yeah. Oh, it was because I left a bit of code there. Shouldn't have done that. We also want to wait here. The initial wait, we kind of want to do like a wait 20 or like a black screen pass maybe. I think there is a black screen pass. There is. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Will array contains CA in the other tracks because the A in part B will never use the function. No, it's usually pretty verbose in that respect, that it will find. I don't know. Actually, that's a good point. We'll find out. We'll find out. If it breaks, we'll find out. But I don't think so. I think it checks complete values. So I think if you pass an A, it will expect an A. Whereas where it might behave how you're saying is when you get into the substring function. And I think if you use the substring function, then it will find an A anywhere in any string. But because it's not substrings and these are whole strings, I don't think the contain function does that. But could be wrong. Could be wrong. Okay, so 222. We're missing a curly brace, so let's figure that out. Aha! Yes. Open bracket, close bracket. Need another close there. Easy mistake. I've probably made that, I don't even know how many times I made a mistake, but a lot. Easily done. These are going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. So the whole idea with this, right, is that we can come up with another music sequence 2. In fact, we can even get all fancy here, and we can come up with a whole load of other sounds here, like D and E and D and F, and then we can supply that in either a separate library. We can call that an album, or byte set, whatever you want to call it, whatever. And then we can go super crazy and start making the music evolve, which is going to be crazy. All of these sounds, I really shouldn't care about these sounds. But yeah, so we've got the sequence here. I do want to think about how we're going to swap these out. And then I want to come up with a queuing system here. See how you have textures that errors, you'll just be able to shoot through them. Huh? What do you mean? Well, the ignore errors, maybe. I think most of these are down to, like, weapons not set up right. T9 weapon, T9 ray gun. People cutting corners. Missing material. But this shouldn't happen the next time I compile. Alright, we're going to see what happens. It's loading up. Yeah, we're going to make this more advanced later as well. So here, we'll have like a... basically, we can start adding flags here. And build this music system into a much smarter function. But just to test the core functionality first, that's what we're doing here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got. The durations might be a bit wrong, so I may need to tweak stuff, but hopefully it's a good start. Here we go. Or when it's a black screen, you forget how long stuff takes to load. Music's off. IceGrenade. Who the hell's that? Right. It never made it there. Oh, have I not got initializer enabled? No, I haven't. Right. What I need to do in that case, slap that there. And then just put music system up here. Okay, so there we go. Cool. That'll be fine. I might start working on the next phase of it. So we want to have a music queuing system. Music queue. Where I wonder if I just put that in here as logic. Right. So yeah, I'll save that. I don't think I hit save before. Oh, whatever. I must have done. I will say grenade. Fair enough. Do you want me to call you muzzle? Woo muzzle. Alright, woo muzzle. So what I want to do here is have like a flag that checks in between rounds. So in between or between. I think I put it in the dog code actually. Let me go here. So between round over here. Right, here we'll do a level wait till. Yeah. Key. So music system. Right. So basically, before we play the next track, we want to play like a music sequence round change. Okay. And here we're going to pass in another array here called music library rounds. And then here we want to play different music when the round changes. So we know that the round's changing. So I need to grab another part of this, this tune. So right, 6 is right there. So right, what I can do actually, I can grab it like this. And that can help me see where the next one is. If I slap that over there somewhere. I'm trying to tell, yeah, it's back a little bit more. No, forward a little bit more, like there, okay. So I now know that when I want to grab this to there, for example, I can do file export selected audio and call that a round change. I'm just going to call it round 1 for now. And do OK. And let me go back to the sound. And I call this round 1. And what did I call that just then? Was that? It is called round 1. Okay. Round 1. Right, nice. So back in this code, I'm going to have a an ABC. Actually, I can just do this sequentially here. How are we doing, Tesco? What's up, man? I'm going to go round 1. And for now, I can just make this repeat all the time. No problem, right? So let's go open here. Do like a round 1. Then lengthwise, we've got a 6.8, which is good. That's fine. Yeah, 6.8 is fine. So that's round 1, round change here. With the round change, we want to do A, then B, then C, then D. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to get that confusing. Will be a little bit, but don't you worry about it. Music sequence rounds. I'm going to call it rounds there, yeah. So this is the sequence for the rounds that change. Okay. So we'll do this. My plan is to have rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 be different, and then rounds 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will just repeat. So 11 will be the same sound as 6, 12 will be the same sound as 7, 13 will be the same sound as 8, 14 will be the same sound as 9, 15 will be the same sound as 10, then 16 will be the same sound as 6, and then going onwards. So just like repeat for eternity. So I'm not going to do 500 sounds for people that want to do high rounds on this map for some reason, but it will be crazy enough and different enough for it to feel crazy, and we do want to amplify the sounds the further you go into the game. So yes, right, let's do this. So we're gonna test this out right now. See what this looks like. But yeah, cool. So I want to do the test here for is it called Between? Yeah, so I need to go back to the dogs and go here. So back here, we need to go to the music system. Okay. And then here, I basically need to I need to have a check that when it wants to play a sound next, we need to pause a second and just do a ooh, okay, so here we go. I'm gonna call this function round Q checker. So we want to round Q. One sec. Hello, hello. I'm streaming. Hello. What? Yeah, what do you need? Oh, where are you? Got a flat tire. Oh. Oh, no way. Well, how far away are you? Hang on, one sec. Um, I muted the wrong thing. No, say again. Hang on. I've got to go save Rama because she's got a flat tire, and I don't know why modern cars these days don't have spare tires, but she doesn't. So yeah, I might take my car got a spare in the boot. I might do. Anyways, let's check this out. God and disable spawn, but I won't do any more coding. So. Oh, I know why it sounds so weird. I know why it sounds so weird. It's because there's pitch shifts. It works though. It fucking works. Let's go. Yes. Yeah, I got the random pitch. All right, the wait between B was too slow. So with B, I just need to change it to like 7.5. And yeah, and I want to quickly do. I'll do a quick one. But I need to go save Rama. So this is. I'm not doing any more code changes. But yeah. Oh, dude, it works. It works. It works. Imagine this now, but with an actual sound producer, a composer who knows how to make sounds, and I just have to just put in those sounds. And these sounds are going to be made bespoke for this map, and it's going to be super crazy, man. He's on board with the whole thing. It's Lewis Denver. He helped with the forest map. If you've heard the sounds in the forest map, well, he did all the sounds in the forest map, and he's going to work on the cheese cube map with me. And yeah, he's completely down for this project. So this here is the diagram I came up with when I was talking to him, and it's basically the magical silver bullet to how we're going to do this. But yeah, trade secrets, that is. But no, he's totally down, and yeah, we'll quickly test this real quick, and then I'll go, because yeah, it sounded so janky with the pitch shifts. But yeah, imagine us like literally gonna like fade in different instruments. We're gonna change the craziness, and like when the game's more intense, when there's more zombies near you, everything speeds up, goes more crazier. Imagine boss fight, everything's stronger and heavier and doper, and then you're the last person alive, and it's going chaotic. And then maybe there's no zombies near you. There's one zombie left, and because there's one zombie left, it goes a bit more chill and a bit more like, we've redone the music system. Throw out the old system. The old system is gone. Okay, we got this new system that's going to get better and better and better, and we're going to be able to do a lot more with this than ever been done before, audio wise, in a zombies map. So yeah, that's the plan, and I'm really excited to see where we take this, and just coded it. Okay, first draft is in testing now. So yeah, I've just told, I see Lewis is online, so let me send him a link to the stream. But yeah, no, it's awesome, man. This is going to be so cool. Right, let's do God mode, and then we'll do Rama. If you're watching, I'm leaving in a second. Right, AI disable spawn one wash. Here we go. Yeah. So one of the problems here is we're just randomly cut sounds. So the crossover of the loop out right now is so chopped up. But when I get sounds that are exactly a certain length and that are designed to loop in that certain length, it's going to work so much better. It sounds smoother. Yeah. Yeah, when it gets the right sounds, because I've literally butchered them, it'll be so much nicer. Oh my god. A to C sounds pretty clean, but A is a little bit fast. Or end of C is a little bit too soon. C needs to be longer. C and A needs to be longer. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was just 3 sounds, okay? 4 sounds, actually. 4 sounds. No, there was 3 sounds. That was 3 sounds for reusing A. Imagine now that we have literally about 12 times the amount of sounds that we can play. Probably more, up to 24 times the amount of sounds. Like, literally 75, but it progresses as you go through. All of a sudden, we've got a crazy music system that feels alive. So the game feels alive. So how you play will dictate how it sounds. If you're someone who's action-packed, crazy, killing zombies constantly, you're going to get action-packed, crazy audio that's always going crazy. If you're someone that chills, likes to keep one zombie, and like has moments where they're like just chilling, like looking at guys and stuff, it's going to be chilled. So like the map's going to react to the player, which I don't think has ever been done before. So yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. Right, ladies and gentlemen, got to go. You have a wonderful one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. See you later. Bye bye bye.